En teoría ya está. Como no le cambio el aviso de las cuestiones de Twitch. Pero... A ver. Está en directo, sí. Ya. Entonces, están todas las calidades. Voy a tratar de anotar todo lo que pueda. Vale. En teoría ya está. Falta poco. ¿Qué le puse en la... GENSHIN? Bueno. No está mal. No está mal. Lo malo es que no tengo ni un lado donde guardar los códigos. Porque si no, no se va a ver el directo. Ver qué hago. Total, después los dan igual, así que... eso. De hecho, lo podría dejar anotado en el chat. Podría hacer eso mejor. A ver qué nos dicen. Creo que den fecha más que nada. Bueno, seguramente cuando termine con el retartag, ¿eh? Lo más probable. Así que yo acá voy a
Once upon
guardarlo.
a time, two twins traveled together throughout the universe. But one day their path was blocked and they were separated by an unknown
Para cuando salió
god.
el banner de Songlita me lo habían invitado, creo.
Lumine!
And now the two of them are finally reunited in the Genshin Impact version 1.5 special program! Yay!
Nunca he escuchado la voz en inglés.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler Ether in Genshin Impact.
Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, and I voice the female traveler Lumine.
It's so great that we're together for this program, especially since our characters finally had a
En
chance
teoría se
to
supone
meet
que
in
este es el
version
jefe semanal que van a
1.4.
meter, po.
I know, tell me about it. I'm so glad that they invited me to the show. I've always been super
Para ahí están
curious
haciendo
about what
las
it's like to do a
presentaciones.
special
Lo puse en
program.
inglés porque
It
a lo
always
mejor
looked like you and
era
Karina
lo,
were
a lo que
having
más
so
podía
much
entender.
fun in the previous ones.
Pero se supone que lo en
Hey,
chino.
that's what the
Que el
special
chino lo dieron
program's
hace
all
rato
about.
igual.
And today certainly won't be an exception,
No lo he
as
visto.
we are joined by Keith Silverstein.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I like the trumpet there. Very nice. Hi, everybody. My name's Keith Silverstein, and I voice Zhongli, consultant for the Wangsheng
Zhongli.
Funeral Parlor in Genshin Impact.
Nunca jugó en inglés el juego.
Yes, Mr. Zhongli himself, who, spoiler alert, is really Morax. That's right, the Geo Archon widely respected as Rex Lapis, the god of
Spoilearon.
contracts himself.
Que el arconte de Geo.
Talk about a list of titles.
And that is exactly why I leave the
Vaya
introductions
spoiler,
to
¿no?
you, Zach.
Honestly, it's so hard to express how much we love your performance in the game, Keith. And by we, I obviously mean myself and a lot of other players.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
It is really an honor to play a role that's loved by so many, myself included, of course. And come on, how exciting is this? I'm so excited that I'm doing a version preview with you guys.
Vuelve
This is
viejo
gonna be great.
sabroso.
Yeah,
Hola,
so
Zhongli.
why don't we take a quick moment to thank our viewers for joining us today and for their amazing support of Genshin Impact.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, big thank you to the entire Genshin Impact community. Thanks for your love and support.
So, Keith, what do you think of Genshin Impact so far?
Well, I mean, we all know it's an amazing game. I mean,
Tiene toda la pinta
right off
de
the
que
bat,
el que
it's
hace la voz de
beautiful.
Genshin Impact es súper
The
mayor.
graphics, the character design, everything. But the thing that really has blown me away has really been just the fan base. Just that this game is so popular worldwide, and I mean, it's such an honor to be a part of something like that.
Totally agree. I've loved
Qué buen
interacting
señor,
with the
ya.
fan base myself, and currently I'm still on the grind. I just love the gameplay, the graphics are absolutely beautiful, and I also love playing the
El
game
que hace
on
la
my
voz de
phone
Aether en
whenever I can't
inglés
get to my
tiene un
PC.
canal de YouTube, parece.
Okay, so here's a question,
Sube
Zach.
hartos videos.
What have you enjoyed the
Jugando con
most
otros
in
actores de voz
version
del
1.4 so
juego.
far?
Ooh, you know, it's so tough because I love all the mini games, but I think my favorite one is Ballads of Breeze. And I just love getting out my lyre too as I
Es
travel
el
around to that
de.
and
Es lo
play
que
my
hubo en el
random
evento
little
de
songs.
Ventimo, ¿no?
That sounds pretty cool.
Sharing my musical genius.
Well, let's not go too far there, Zach. I mean, I'm sure you're good and all, but genius?
Yeah, I'm sure you're great.
Anyways,
Deberían
I
hacer un
believe
canal
many
que
of our
ponga
viewers are
subtítulos
waiting to hear
en
more
español,
about
por
what's in
último,
store for
aunque fuera
version
doblaje en inglés.
1.5. So why don't we start things off with a quick overview?
Sounds great.
Take
Porque
it
si
away,
salía
Zach.
doblaje en español, no sé
You
si lo
got it.
jugaría con
In
doblaje en
version
español, la verdad.
1.5, we'll have some brand new characters, several cool new
Si es que llega a
monsters,
salir
and
algún día.
various special events. We'll also have an all-new feature to explore. And as always, there will be some optimizations and adjustments to our overall gaming
Vale, ajuste,
experience.
optimización.
Wow, very nice.
Aside from all the new content, Genshin Impact is also having its native release for PlayStation 5 on April 28th, the same day version 1.5 comes online, so that's definitely exciting.
Totally. It's great news for our PlayStation 5 players out there.
Yeah,
La
we'll
versión de
get a
PlayStation
first
5
glimpse
está
of
como
version
aparte
1.5 from the
del.
trailer.
O sea, no, pues
But
PlayStation
before
5 va a
we get to
salir.
that,
Todavía
I'd
no
like to
sale.
remind our
Pero
viewers
el
that we'll be giving away
tiene como
redemption
eventos
codes throughout the
distintos.
stream.
In terms of Primo Gems, we have Primo Gems.
Yeah, and just remember that they might appear at
Primogema,
any
¿no?
time during the
Te dicen
show, so be
primogema.
sure to stick around for
Bueno,
those.
por la
Okay,
traducción.
now let's take a first look at the official trailer for Genshin Impact version
Vale, el
1.5,
primer trailer.
Beneath the Light of Jadeite.
Entonces, ¿había visto el video corto que subieron de 4 minutos? ¿Era? Que salía esta niña.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who
Lo que
came
no
through here
sé-
carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them. And there was a child.
No sé si es más
staggering
historia
in front
o
of them.
será algún evento.
This is I, Aishtaha, forged of elemental crystal.
Eso no me queda claro.
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Que este es como el que agregaron recién. Ese que necesitáis para subir al Futao y a Chiao, pero se ve más pesado.
Quake!
There is a fine line between good and evil.
This is order. It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me. So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Dust!
Hey, wait a minute. Does this
Ahí
count
está
as martial
Janfei.
arts? Ready for trial.
4 estrellas.
Incinerate! Breath of the flame!
Telepostasis de hielo.
Inadmissible evidence! Well, I guess I've mastered both the pen and the sword.
People tell me that if I just spoke more softly, others may find it easier to forgive me. But the only reason they think that way is because they've never been branded a pariah before.
I condemn you! Freeze to the core!
Uy, ese es
Eye for an eye!
un soldado Fatui nuevo.
Vengeance
Como un
will be
jefe, no sé
mine!
qué onda. Uf, la Eula me tinca muchísimo, ¿eh? Esto fue lo mismo que vimos delante en YouTube que subieron. Buena Jovainea.
This
¿Cómo estás?
serenity pot is all yours now.
Ahí está. Pero va a estar en una tetera entonces. Es como un jardín. De hecho, qué loco cuando vi el video porque se ven todos los personajes. Mira, están todos. Bueno, no sé si será qué tanto jugador y qué tanto NPC, pero...
She will explain everything you need to know about it.
No entiendo bien en qué consiste, pero lo más probable es que lo vayan a explicar ahora. ¿Pero esos van a ser NPCs? Es que sería bacán que tuviera ahí un... Claro, como ese espacio, pero que estuvieran todos los personajes que están salidos. Todos. Y faltaría poco. Entonces, ¿para que salga esto? Voy a estar toda una tarde decorando esto. A ver si lo explican. Lo más probable es que lo expliquen mejor después. Ven este like. Ya de 28 de abril. Cuando termina el banner de Tartaglia. Mira, ahí está. What? Oye, no son gratis, ¿ah? ¿Sabes qué te costaban? ¿Te costaban poner cosas? Algo, no sé qué era. ¿Y eso? Burst Damage. Misty Dungeon. Ah, van a meter algo así como las torretas, pero, o sea, un minijuego de... que vaya mejorándolo de a poco. Snake. Esto de... ¿What? Parece Prop Hunt. ¿Qué? ¿La cuestión Gimod? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué te podías mover dentro de un barril? Ahora no estoy leyendo lo de la izquierda, ¿no? ¿Cómo van cambiando? ¡Encuentros! ¡De nuevo! Vuelven los encuentros con una de las Diana. ¿Van a ser más encuentros? Ya, pero todo lo van a explicar ahora, en teoría.
Wow, there was a
Van a
lot
ser más
going on in that
encuentros.
trailer. It looks
Tan
like Zhongli is
pronto.
gonna have a new storyline here with a super tough-looking dragon to fight. So be careful out there, Zach.
Hey, I've leveled up a lot since the last
Armas
version.
seguramente hagan
Dragon's
encuentros
got
de
nothing on
Beidou
me.
y de
Sure, Zach,
Diona,
you really
como son
expect us to
personajes que
believe
no hemos
that?
visto mucho. Y Xinjiang,
Personally, I'm excited for these new characters.
Seguramente.
They look super cool.
seguramente
yeah, and that
hagan
sounds
algo
like a
así.
solid place to start, so why don't I begin by introducing the new characters first?
Sounds good to me.
Ya, primero los personajes que van, los nuevos. Eula. Madre mía, Eula, tiene que ser de Mondstadt, sí. Porque está ahí, es seguro por el nombre, aparte. Es tipo hielo y ocupa Claymore, eso era, ¿no? Aunque la usa como si fuera una espada normal. Pero es que sí es Claymore. No dejaron ver bien su
You want to
habilidad.
learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you.
Ya eso lo he visto.
Oh,
En Japón
yes.
era Saturrina,
I'll
que
teach
es
you,
una
all
actriz
right.
igual conocida.
Mark my words.
Introducing our new playable character,
¿Cómo lo pronuncian?
Eula,
Eula.
captain of the Knights
Voy a
of
decir
Favonius Reconnaissance Company. She carries a cryovision and elegantly wields her frosty claymore.
Yeah, the
Ahí
way
dice,
she handles her
porque
weapon is
es
truly
de Claymore y de
amazing.
trío.
Like, she even did a cartwheel with
Bueno,
her
le dicen Frosty
sword.
Claymore.
No wonder she's called the Spindrift Knight.
Yeah, her combat style really
Wow.
stands out.
Forget fighting. Her style is more like dancing or gymnastics.
Seriously, she doesn't move like other Claymore wielders at all. Her motions are way lighter and more fluid.
Perhaps that's a result of the training passed down through her aristocratic bloodline.
Oh, she's a
Lo raro
descendant
es que
of the
ella nunca
family
la
that was
mencionaron
once
en el
overthrown
lore,
by the Knights of
o por lo menos no
Favonius,
recuerdo haber
right?
escuchado su nombre.
That is correct.
No así otros personajes.
Ooh, I'm sensing a complex
Porque por ejemplo antes de
backstory.
Albedo y Diona
Now
ya,
the question
ya los
comes,
habían mencionado
Why would
antes
she be
en la
serving in
historia.
the Knights of Favonius?
Se me
I don't
acuerdo.
know. For revenge? Maybe. I don't know.
Pero ahora no recuerdo que lo
Well,
hayan
yes
mencionado.
and no. Although Eula often talks about taking revenge on others, she doesn't seem to mean it for real. As strange as it sounds, it's just her own way of expressing care for other people. Let's have a look at her skills, shall we?
Yes, please.
With her elemental skill, Ice-Tide Vortex, Eula
Ahí
slashes
está hablando de la
swiftly,
habilidad.
dealing cryo damage. However, her elemental
daño
skill has
frío.
different effects depending on whether you tap or hold the skill button.
Ooh, interesting. Tell us more.
Yeah.
When tapping the elemental skill, Eula gains a stack of Grimheart by hitting an opponent. Grimheart increases Eula's defense and resistance to interruption.
Sounds cool for a Claymore wielder. What will happen if we hold her elemental skill then?
I was hoping you would ask that. When the skill is held, Eula consumes the stacks of Grimheart, and surrounding opponents will have their physical resistance and cryo resistance decreased. Now, each stack of Grimheart consumed will be converted into an Ice World brand that deals
Es
cryo
como,
damage
es como
to
para
nearby
derrotar a los
opponents.
personajes que son
Ooh, I'm
resistentes.
loving her Grimheart mechanic already.
Como una titán.
Yeah, me
Por
too.
eso decía
Eula's
que,
elemental burst,
que reducía
glacial
la
illumination, deals
resistencia al
cryo
frío y
damage
la
to nearby
defensa.
opponents and creates a lightfall sword that follows her around for a certain duration. When her own normal attacks, elemental skill and elemental burst deal damage to opponents,
Esa es la
they will
Q.
charge the lightfall sword until it explodes violently once its duration ends.
An explosive icy sword. Wow. That seems almost like a contradiction. I mean, ice that explodes? It's like mixing opposites.
Right? But it's somehow fitting for her character, you know? A noble heir who joins the family's arch-enemy, who moves elegantly but causes violent explosions, who manipulates cryo element but is called the Spindrift Knight. She's full of contradictions.
Nice, Sarah. That's pretty deep.
Thanks.
Hey, why don't we take a look at our next new playable character in version
Janfei.
1.5?
Sounds good.
A la que vamos a alcanzar los mortales. Porque no creo que me salga Eula. Lo poco que falta. Y es de catalizador de fuego. Janfei. Pero que ponga. No tiene pinta que sea support.
Need a cure for insomnia?
Hanamori Yumiri.
Let me read you the history of the development of Liyue's legal system. None of my friends have ever lasted longer than 20 minutes.
Hanamori
The
Yumiri.
other new playable character in version 1.5 is Yenfei, a
Janfei.
legal advisor active in
Yenfei.
Liyue Harbor. She's a catalyst wielder and holds a pyrovision. Interestingly enough, she happens to be part illuminated beast.
Oh, just like Ganyu.
Exactly.
So, are those two sticks on her head her version of horns, or are they more like antlers?
Wait, I thought those were her pigtails, no?
No, Zach, not at all.
Oh.
No, those are the symbol of her illuminated beast heritage.
Okay, so question. Would that mean she knows Rex Lapis then? Or would she be bound by a contract with Morax in some way?
You mean like as a legal advisor for the god of contracts?
That would be
Entonces,
quite the
a
big
ver,
title,
tiro.
but yeah, something like that?
Even Morax doesn't have command of all the illuminated beasts. Yenfei is one of the few that didn't sign a contract with him.
Oh, why is that?
She was born in a peaceful era. Therefore, there was no need for her to fight in any cruel wars like her predecessors. Interestingly, as a free illuminated beast, she's put herself in a profession where her job is to interpret laws and help others deal with conflicts and disputes.
Okay, so her work is all related to contracts, right? Because I know I saw some sort of gigantic pyro stamp slamming down when she attacks. You know, like the kind of thing you'd see used to stamp a contract?
Mm-hmm. You are correct. Both her normal attack, her elemental skill Signed Edict, and her elemental burst Done Deal grant her Scarlet Seals, which decrease Yenfei's stamina consumption. But these Scarlet Seals are not the big seal you saw.
Oh, so the Scarlet Seals must have been all those little red markings floating around her.
That's right. When she uses her charged attack, Yenfei consumes all Scarlet Seals, which in turn increase her charged attack's area of effect and damage.
Oh, so that's what I saw.
It sure was. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that Eula and Yenfei have some special connections to one another.
What would a night in Mondstadt have to do with a legal advisor in Liyue Harbor?
Sounds like a mystery.
Yes, indeed. One which the travelers will get to discover on their own.
Leave it to me.
Rude. Leave it to us.
Oh, yeah, right. Us.
Right.
Oh, you two. And that's all the latest we have on the new characters.
Wait a minute. Didn't you forget something?
I don't think so. You know, I have a pretty good memory, Zach.
Zach was gonna ask where we'll get to pull these adorable new characters from, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that, all in good time. Right now seems to be a good time for us to give away our first redemption code.
Oh, now?
Like I said, you never know when they'll appear.
Precisely. The first code will be unearthed in 3,
Ni siquiera
2,
había muteado el micro.
1.
Bueno, perdón. Ah, mira, hay un código. Lo voy a escribir al tiro. Creo que alcanzo, ¿no? Igual soy rápido. No, parece que no alcanzo. 279. Ah, pero esto con mayúsculas. Ahí está el código. Voy a dejarlo guardado. Después lo voy a ocupar, así que... Aunque parece que es lo mismo. Es que tú me mandaste Jomaineo, ¿no? Porque no puedo ver el video 2 veces. Lo vi una pura vez y no le saqué ni captura. Sí, lo anoté bien. Lo anoté bien. Acuérdense de cobrarlo. Era el primero, ¿cierto? Porque estaban hablando de Yenfei nomás. Que no alcancé a ver la habilidad de más encima. Bueno. Ah, dan harto tiempo entonces. ¿Sí? Bueno, ahí hay uno. Por si acaso. Es que no los puedo ver de nuevo. No, porque como el Instagram no deja ver los videos de nuevo. Pero bueno.
It seems only fitting to collect some rewards before
Special
we talk
program.
about event wishes in version 1.5.
Yeah.
All right. I know you guys are
Ojito.
anxious to hear more. In version 1.5,
Claro, porque son esos dos banners.
characters Zhongli and Eula will appear successively in their own separate event wishes.
Many of the players have been waiting for Zhongli's return,
¿Quién va a
and it's
aparecer
finally
primero?
happening.
The players have been waiting. I've been waiting. Okay, to elaborate, Yenfei will be featured in Zhongli's
Pareciera
event
que
wish,
Zhongli va a aparecer
Gentry of
primero.
Hermitage. The exact dates and durations for the event wishes will be officially announced later. Aside from the new characters, a new 5-star weapon and 2 sets of new artifacts will also be released in
artefacto y
version
la arma
1.5.
nueva. Yenfei sale que va a aparecer en el banner de Zhongli.
Very cool.
That new claymore looks pretty
Va a pasar lo mismo con
organic.
Tartaglia, que van a dar un
Sorta
personaje
reminds me
nuevo
of
ahí
the
para que la
5-star
gente tire
bow
igual,
elegy
aunque
for
lo
the
tenga,
end
como me
from
pasó a mí.
version 1.4.
Oh, good observation. Now, this new 5-star claymore is called Song of Broken Pines.
Ya, ese va a ser la
and it
Claymore
has
de
a
la
physical
Eula,
damage
seguramente.
bonus.
It has quite a poetic
Y
name,
artefactos
too.
nuevos
I
para
wonder
qué.
if it belongs to the same series as Elegy for the End.
Perhaps. And there may even be a hidden story behind them.
Ooh, I already feel a story coming. You know, whenever Keith even mentions the word story, I just want to break out the popcorn.
Parecieran,
I know exactly
parecieran
what you
artefactos
mean.
que no refieren a
Let me guess, it's a very
ninguna...
epic and
a ninguna misión en
long
específico.
Ah, yes, a very long story.
You guys really have big imaginations, you know that? Look, aside from the weapons, there will be 2 sets of new artifacts for players to collect. Tenacity of the Millilith and Pale Flame.
O sea que va a haber un dominio
Where can
nuevo.
we get them?
if past updates are
Es
any
que por ejemplo las
indication,
anteriores tenían
that would
sentido
be
porque
that
Corazón de
would
las
be in a new
Profundidades
domain.
es
And that is
para...
correct. The new domain,
para el agua,
Recharge,
para
will
lo
be
hidro,
available to
y el
travelers
otro era para
after the
los
version
críos,
update.
pero...
Now it's located in the mountainous area that connects Mondstadt and Liyue.
Finally, we're getting a teleport waypoint there. That's always been one of the harder areas.
Sí,
to
en
play
todo
this
caso,
game.
¿ah? Buena excusa para poner un TP ahí que era necesario. Está bien, está bien, está bien.
Now we can save those for some other
Yo pensé que iban a
places.
poner una zona nueva, pero
In
no, va a
addition
ser un
to
TP
the
donde
new
el lugar que
gear,
ya estaba.
some
Pero
new
mejor.
storylines will be released
Si ponen
too.
un TP donde está el
After
lobo,
the
yo quedo
version
feliz,
1.5
quedo contento.
update, Diana's Hangout event and Act 2 of Noelle's Hangout event will be
¿Otro de
available for
Noel?
players to enjoy.
Act 2 with Noelle? That is so sweet. I really love the
¿Otro
hangout
encuentro con
memory
Noel?
illustrations with Noelle.
Okay, but that's not the only Act 2 we're getting in version 1.5.
¿Quién más?
Ooh.
Act 2 of Zhongli's story quest will
Ah,
be
pero esas
released
son
in the update
la
as well, followed
legendaria.
by Eula's own story quest.
Wow, I already
¿O Story
can't wait
Quest?
to
Ah,
see
Story
more of
Quest.
Zhongli's
Será de
storyline.
la...
Can you tell us more about what's going to happen?
Entonces está
Keith?
continuando el
Well,
lore.
as you saw in the trailer, the dragon Ajdaha, who seems to have some
Qué raro de los encuentros
let's
por
say,
Noel y
history with
Diana.
Zhongli, will be making an appearance in Zhongli's story quest.
Bueno,
Sounds
Noel de nuevo.
interesting, but who exactly is this Ajdaha?
Yo creo que va a meter,
Oh,
aprovechando
it
de
was
matar al
mentioned
Genshin, a
in the
canjear los
past
puntos al
about the
tiro.
nameless
No creo que sea
treasure.
como directo,
Mr.
igual después voy a hacer un
Zhongli's
directo a las
past is
2
finding its way back to him.
o más tarde,
I'll
por si
bet
acaso.
this wine tastes the same as I remember.
Porque el otro directo de Genshin
And
va
meeting those
también.
who share
¿ya?
the memory
Y esto
leaves
es para,
an
solamente para ver en directo.
indescribable feeling.
Sarah, look, it's him.
Quiero ver lo de las casas, me dejó loco eso.
You
Por más
guys.
estúpido que suene, aunque no tenga
Okay.
nada que ver con
In
el
a
juego en
word,
sí.
Ajdaha is going to play an important
Quiero ver
role
en qué
in
consiste.
Zhongli's story quest. And
bueno, y ver las
the
habilidades de los
disturbance it
personajes nuevos.
causes will also pose a serious threat to Liyue. Furthermore, this dragon will become a weekly boss. So, let's take a closer look at it in battle.
Vale, ese es el jefe. Ah, en el árbol. Lo van a ocupar. Este va a ser el más pesado de los geos, seguramente. Por favor, que no sea un cáncer de jefe como el otro que pusieron. Tiene pinta que se puede jugar, multijugador, ¿ah? No sé. Ojalá. Es gigante, sí, ¿eh?
All right
Pensé que
then.
iban a mostrar más.
I don't know. It actually looks kind of cute.
Ashdaha.
Oh, Sarah wants a new pet now.
Ashdaha.
Yeah, kind of cute, like it's gonna rip off my head.
No, I mean it's got that little cute smirk happening. I think it's kind of cute,
Oh, that's true.
right? And it's got those branches on its tail. And remember this place? There was a girl standing under a tree mumbling about the awakening of some most awe-inspiring individual.
Falta ver si va a ser un
Remember?
monstruo semanal o no.
Right, yeah, so she was talking about
Tiene toda la pinta que sí, porque Eula con los
was.
talentos asciende con las
Beneath the
partes de
tree,
este,
or
de este
as it's
bicho.
called, the Dragon Queller, is the cavern where Ajdaha was sealed away.
This new monster reminds me of Geobishops.
Absolutely. They have plenty of similar traits. As a boss, Ajdaha can change its element, hence the different colors you see on its body.
Ya, igual que el otro,
Seems
cambia el
like
elemento que
switches
tiene.
its element. The surroundings
Pero es
in
más
the domain
notorio.
change too.
Oh, looks like there will be a variety of conditions for us to deal with.
Ooh, are you excited, Zach?
Well, with all the lessons I've learned from fighting Geobishops, I'm confident that I can crush
Al menos
this
este tipo de
horde
tonteras te
of
motivan
bishops.
a hacer
Zach,
varios
you're the
equipos,
man.
¿ah? A jugar con
Okay, the
personajes
next new
de
monster we're about to
varios.
meet will be a new member of the hypostasis
El
family,
hipostasis,
the
sí.
cryohypostasis. Let's see it in action.
Yo no pensaba que iban a ser más hipostasis, entonces ya nos podemos esperar hipostasis de todos los elementos que quedan. Ya, pero es una hipostasis, tiene que ser... Debe ser fácil, por favor. Es necesario para subir a Eula. Es necesario. Vale, como que no muestran
When the
mucho igual.
cryohypostasis reaches low HP, it enters a shield to protect itself and recover from the damage. In the meanwhile, it attacks its enemies.
Which means us.
Huh, but it seems like
Bueno,
we'll
cosas
never be
dependen
able
de los
to finish it
patrones,
off
nomás.
if we can't break
Más
the
encima
shield.
es la montaña,
So,
¿ah?
how can we take its shield
O sea que te
down?
puedes congelar porque
Oh,
está ahí
I know the
donde
answer to
peleáis
this
con...
Travelers will need to figure it out
¿Dónde
on
estaba el
their
evento
own
de
in
la
version
flor? ¿O no?
1.5.
And with that, the apprentice has become the master. Yes, you are getting the idea. And there's one other new enemy we're going to see in version 1.5. Perhaps you two remember the Abyss
Dale,
Herald we
high
encountered in
purity
version
cryo entity.
1.4?
Oh, you mean that gigantic blue dude that works for me?
Well, technically, he would be my gigantic blue dude if you are the traveler.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Seriously, do you guys bicker about everything?
Yes?
Anyway, it turns out that another one of the Abyss
Esos son
Lecter's
grabados, ¿eh?
monsters will be making a
Pero bueno.
debut in version 1.5. The Abyss Lecter. Let's take a look, shall we?
¿Qué dijo? Ah, ese. Tiene que ser un soldado Fatui, ¿no? Ah, pues el arma va a ser una
One
clase.
thing to be
No,
noted
buen niño.
is that some of the Abyss Lecter's attacks will decrease characters' elemental energy once
¿Cómo?
they hit their opponents.
¿A qué hora tenéis la clase?
So be sure to dodge
Llega muy
those.
tarde.
If
Vamos
only
a
it
ir.
was that easy.
Había dejado un código arriba, pero no sé si
Yeah.
se puede ver. Lo voy a copiar de nuevo. Por si quiere ahí.
Okay,
Por
all
si
right,
no la ha
Jack, I know
pillado.
you well enough. What are you thinking about over there?
Well, the Abyss Herald we met before was like an assassin, whereas this Abyss Lecter we see now seems more like a mage. The Herald
Hablaron
could
de
manipulate
Eula, de
the hydro
Yanfei,
element, while the Lecter
de los jefes
manipulates the
nuevos.
electro element. Now
Abyss
that I
Lector.
think about it, what if I could put them on my team?
Well, I mean, yeah, practically speaking, that would make a very good team.
O sea que no es un jefe
Well,
como tal.
that could be what the lost sibling was thinking.
I'm sure the lost sibling said,
I will have order.
and now we have the Abyss Order.
Well, that's everything we have for our new monsters. So next, we will get a peek of an all-new permanent feature called Serenity Pot, which will be available starting in version 1.5.
Eso es lo que quería ver.
I'll leave this part to you.
Dice una
After we
característica
help the city
permanente.
get through its crisis, the Adepti of Liyue have taken note of our hard work. Knowing we are outlanders who often camp out in the wilds, they
Aunque
decided to give us a Serenity Pot as a gift.
Camping
eso es de
in the
Liyue, sí, po.
wild? Zach, we never camp.
Yeah, we just keep adventuring through the night.
Yeah. Serenity Pot. I like the name. So, is this Serenity Pot sort of like Madame Ping's magical teapot?
Yeah, it's what's known as a realm within.
Ooh, it sounds exciting. That was really nice of them. I hope it wasn't too difficult to make.
Well, the Adepti
Porque tiene
of
dos.
Liyue are mighty illuminated beings with great power.
¿Qué tiene
Creating
dos?
a realm within is nothing but creating a little trinket for them.
Keith, you sound so cool.
You
Anyways,
sound cool.
oh, thanks. Let's take a closer look inside this so-called teapot. For starters, there are 3 different realm layouts for us to choose from: Floating Abode, Emerald Peak, and Cool Isle.
Wow, so this is what the Adepti would
1500,
consider
¿qué?
just a
¿Te cuesta
trinket?
1500?
Inside the realm, you'll find Tubby, a teapot spirit who manages all the general affairs in the realm within.
Oh, just like a butler.
Oh my gosh, Tubby is so round and cute! I love it!
And it plays an important role in our realm, too. When we raise its trust rank, it will give
Bueno,
us some
te va a proteger,
rewards and
qué
unlock
mejor.
new features for our realm. For example, the 3 different realm layouts. We'll have to increase our trust rank if we want to unlock them all.
Okay, so question. If I rub Tubby, will it grant me 3 wishes?
What are you talking about? Tubby's not a genie.
Okay. I was just thinking, magic lamp, magic teapot. So anyway, how do
Diciendo que
we
le podía
increase
pedir
trust
tristeza.
rank with Tubby then?
Como parece un genio.
Whenever we create new furnishings, Tubby's trust increases.
What?
Moreover, with the help of the teapot spirit,
Se
we'll collect
craftean.
various blueprints from different sources. Once we've collected the necessary materials for creating furnishings, we can make those furnishings in the Serenity Pot and use them to
Ya.
decorate our home. Of course, we can also buy some
¿Te voy a
furnishings
hacer
directly from
habitaciones
Tubby.
también?
Good. I'd like an ornate glazed lily patterned incense burner.
Really? That's a super specific choice.
Well, I'm a super specific guy.
¿Esto de los Sims?
Anyway, this Serenity Pot will be a large personal realm
Los
that players
Sims
may
Impact.
manage. They can take their time considering how to decorate the space and can fill it with the things they like to make it feel like home.
I
What?
see. Okay, then let's prepare some radiant grade Noctilucus jade for starters.
Okay, first of all, your standard of home is way too high.
And that's wrong because...
Tiene que haber un límite de poner
I
cosas.
mean, you know what? You do you.
Eh,
You do you.
Yeah, totally.
Pero te cuesta. Bueno, estaban diciendo más o
We are
menos cómo
short
conseguir los
of any
puntos.
practical decoration ideas.
Bueno, Cine,
We can
que han
also
mostrado
apply to enter
interesante.
our friends'
A
realms
ver,
for some inspiration.
empezaron por mostrar a los
We can just stop by for a
personajes.
visit and snap some nice photos.
A Eula, Yanfei, a los jefes, el semanal y el hipóstasis de crío. Un jefe parece que es de la misma, no deben entender bien. Van a ser más episodios de los encuentros.
Just kidding. You know, we're going from roughing it in the
¿Y
wild
esto
to
que está
luxurious
ahora?
house parties. I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, and the realms seem very large too.
Large enough to unleash your imagination.
Yeah, we can create views outside the house and arrange the layouts of
No
furnishings.
entendí si los personajes que
And
están
as
ahí
we
los
put
colocas
more
tú
furnishings
o
into the Serenity
son.
Pot, our
Otra nave
adepto
vos
energy
jefe final. No, todavía no,
increases,
falta
enabling the
poquito.
realm to produce more
Falta
realm
poco eso.
currency.
So
Yo la
more
espero, ¿eh?
furnishings increase adeptal energy. I like the sound of that.
I knew you'd like that.
Bueno, que te va a
So
proteger
with
más,
this
así que
new realm
de
currency
hacerlo lo voy a
invention
hacer
comes a
igual.
new way of exchanging it, I suppose.
That's
Chongli,
right.
¿para cuándo?
We can exchange
Chongli,
realm currency for a
en
variety
teoría, por lo
of
que dieron a
materials and
entender, va a salir
rewards.
antes que
And
Eula.
sometimes a
Va a
teapot
ser Chongli,
traveling salesman
que
carrying
dentro del
wild
banner va a
treasures
tener a
might be.
Yanfei,
So be sure to check it out.
Noted.
algo así. Puedes comprar un gato.
There's already a lot on everyone's to-do list for this feature.
And there might be even more to come in the future. Let's wait and see what the
Bueno,
Serenity
y salía que
Pot
podías
holds
invitar a
for
otras
us to store
personas.
together.
I will, and in the meantime, I will stuff my realm with satisfying furnishings.
All right, just please don't make Tubby work too hard.
I won't, and as always, I'm sure the travelers
raro
will
se ve
cover my
esto.
expenses.
Huh? Wait a minute. What?
Can we even afford that?
Well, I mean, with the two of you together, you might be.
Ahí
able to
parece
cover-
arriba que tenía el límite de cosas que podéis colocar, ¿o no?
Okay, I'm just kidding.
No, no pareciera.
You should have seen your faces right then.
Uy, el menú. Aparece una manito y
Anyways,
una
that's
y
all
la
the news
taza.
we have for the upcoming Serenity Pod
What?
feature.
Pero es como que tenéis
In the
podéis
next
tener,
section,
no sé.
we'll get to learn about
raro
some
se ve.
exciting events that will be exclusive to version 1.5. But now it seems about time to give away our second redemption code.
Yeah!
Ah,
More
mira, otro código.
rewards.
Practically speaking, the faster you act, the better.
Todos creíamos que
inbound
Paimon es nuestra
in
comida y no sabe nada que somos la comida de Paimon.
3, 2,
Exactamente. Ya lo voy a escribir igual para después yo anotarlo porque me da flojera después estar buscándolo por los lados. Así que está el otro código. Confíen en mí, está bien anotado. De Ningguang no sé, ¿ah? Si tuviera que salir saldría en el Chongli. Yo creo. Pero no sé. Lo único que dijeron que Yanfei iba a estar en el banner de Chongli, porque como los banners tienen unos nombres, salía que Yanfei iba a estar en ese nombre, el mismo que de Chongli. Así que... ¿Y esa waifu? La Eula, po, nuevo personaje. Nueva waifu. Que se ve... Me tinca, pero no sé, no sabría en qué cuenta intentar. Estos mensajes no los puedo marcar,
Welcome
¿cierto?
back, adventurers.
Pareciera que no.
It's time to unveil the special events coming in version 1.5.
5.
Yes,
Y
I'm
Yanfei
ready.
va a ser de 4.
Okay, so first on the list is an event called Energy Amplifier Initiation. In this event, a Sumeru researcher will ask us to gather Irminsul fruit fragments. For a time, we'll be entrusted
Esa
with a
vieja sabrosa.
mysterious ancient relic,
Es de
the
Monster, parece que va a
Energy
ser...
Amplifier. With this relic, we can unleash
O sea,
the power
dijeron
of
que
the
escribo
fragments we
de
collect.
con Claymore.
During the event, this energy amplifier will grant
So-
us some effects in
So, estoy
combat.
viendo porque
So
estaba
really,
diciendo
it's
que era como las
literally
torretas que tenéis
amplifying
como
our
mejoras.
abilities.
No el hecho de que sea el juego de las
Speaking of
torretas, sino que es
I
un
feel like Mr.
minijuego en el que
Zhongli
tienes
would know
mejoras.
something about that.
Pareciera.
What are you looking at me for? You know I'm not really Zhongli, right?
Oh,
But I do happen to have some insight on the energy amplifier. For one, there are variations of how you can configure the fragments into the energy amplifier. One variable, motive force,
Porque-
affects how many fragments one can configure. The higher the sum of your character's levels, the higher motive force you can provide to the energy amplifier.
Porque
With
dudo que
higher
esto sea para el
motive
juego
force,
permanente.
Players will be able to equip more high-quality fragments to strengthen their team.
what if I don't have enough characters at higher levels?
Claro,
As
obviamente te van a pedir los
always,
personajes
after your
nuevos.
friends come in, you can borrow up to 3 characters from your friends to increase your motive force. You got that, Zach?
Ya,
Oh,
pero ¿para qué?
friends. Yeah, got it. So the question
Bueno, ahí
then
abajo
is,
dice que-
how do we gather all the
Que
fragments?
esto solo se
There
activa en
are
los dominios.
plenty of
No, en este
fragments
dominio, o sea
spread
que no
all
es,
over the map.
no es cualquier dominio.
We'll search for the fragments in places
Un dominio
of interest
especial.
throughout the open world.
But it won't be easy to get treasures as powerful as Irminsul fruit fragments. Now, players will have to get rid of any trouble circling around the fragments before they're
ya,
able to
vale,
collect
vale,
them.
que va a ser súper intuitivo, que nos van a decir al...
And we'll
Super
also be
claro
able
dónde
to enter
conseguir cada
something
uno.
called a Twisted
Como siempre lo
Realm
han
in the
sido.
later phase of the event.
Twisted Realm?
Por ejemplo,
Sounds like a
con el evento de los
teapot gone
meteoritos,
wrong.
yo decía, no, pero es que voy a
Not
perder,
exactly.
es que está
There are
complicado, y al
4
final es todo
domains in
súper
the
fácil.
Twisted Realm, and each has different bizarre twists. We'll be able to select the difficulty and conditions for the domains we enter.
Ah, ya. Sí,
just
es como lo de
as in
las
the
torretas, o
previous
sea
Hypostatic
que...
Symphony
o
event.
como el reto de la
Of course,
hipostasis, también por
higher
el tema de la
difficulties will
dificultad.
grant better rewards.
Okay, so this'll be
Ya,
one
pero que
for
muestren el
players who are
dominio,
looking for
que
some
muestren lo que vamos a
serious
hacer.
challenges.
And I should mention that a contract with Diona, the bartender of Mondstadt, will be one of the various rewards from the event shop.
Cool.
¿Te la van a
Sounds
dar?
like we can add her to
¿Te
our
van a dar a
team by
Diona?
participating in all kinds of activities from the event.
That's
no?
right. Go get her. Our next event to
Van a
introduce is
ser
called
como lo
Battlefront
de...
Misty Dungeon.
Huh? This sounds
Como
like
lo
a
de
completely
Fitch,
different
lo del
kind of game.
meteorito que te la
In this
regalaban.
event, there will be 6 themed trials
Ya
for
listo,
us
tengo a
to
20 nivel
complete,
80.
and we'll only be able to use characters from a
¿Y
set
a Rosario no la
pool
estáis
of trial
subiendo?
characters from the event. Throughout the trials, our team will not form any elemental resonance,
también?
and food and potions in our inventory will also not be accessible.
Now that sounds tough.
But
Echa la
for
mano
each
que mandó el
trial,
Daigo.
we can preview the monsters we'll be encountering, along with some corresponding tips and tasks. So it is possible for us to choose characters that fit the conditions before we start. Nice, right?
Yeah, that's a relief. Whew. So, what do we need to do to pass these trials?
No.
In each trial, players need to activate all 3 of the ancient runes within the time limit to gain access to the final challenge.
Ayer un
There are
amigo,
benediction
estábamos
mechanics
tonteando con el
with the
tema de
trials,
los
which allow
gachapones.
players to
Tiró
obtain
uno y le
certain
salió su
bonus
Rosario que
effects
tanto pedía.
and make it
Que la
easier
quería
to
harto.
complete the trials.
At the same time, there
Qué
are
bueno.
also some automated weapons systems
Yo
that
tengo
will
que seguir
detect
subiendo.
and attack any intruders.
¿Regalar
Players will need to
protegida
use
o
the
no? Eso es lo
appropriate
importante.
reactions to temporarily disable these
Ah,
devices.
Hasta ahora todos los eventos están dando
Definitely gonna
protegidas.
have to use our heads to get the right strategies.
Mandé código al
And with
chat,
rewards
y
like
son
Primogems,
harto igual.
Mora, and other
Después
materials
igual
awaiting, it'll definitely be worth a shot.
los pueden buscar por cualquier
Primo
lado.
gems? Oh, I'm in.
Ya mira, van a dar.
Our next event is called Mimi Tomo.
Sounds Hilichurlian?
You nailed it. This event is about a certain unusual hilly churl we might encounter in various locations.
Canjedo falta uno.
The one that throws
Siempre son
Primogems
tres.
at players, right?
Okay, to viewers who are searching for
Falta
where you
uno.
can find this unusual hilly churl right now,
Yo lo he anotado acá
just
para que
know
no se me
you
olvide.
can't actually
Para
use
anotarlo
the
al tiro para pasar al
Primogems
Genshin de
throws,
una. Pero no va a ser ahora el directo de
This
Genshin. Lo voy a hacer
unusual
después,
hilly
más
churl has
tarde.
been stirring up trouble on the merchant routes. It's
Pero lo
time
voy a
for
canjear
us to
nomás.
teach it a lesson.
But this Hilichurl is not an easy one to trace.
So we'll need to borrow some help from an expert. Perhaps
Voy a tirar el
you
último que
remember
queda en
the
las
Hilly
cuentas
Churlian
secundarias.
expert, Ella Musk?
A ver si me sale Tartaglia en una de esas.
You mean that little girl in the library?
Porque si viene después viene Chong-Li, en la secundaria no lo
us a
quiero. Y la
lesson.
principal
Yeah.
puedo pensarlo,
We'll be
pero no
utilizing
sé.
the handy handbook of Hilly Churlian
No sé si
from
tener a
her
Chong-Li
to
las dos
communicate
cuentas.
with other Hilly
creo que lo voy a
Churls for
ocupar.
intel on the whereabouts of this unusual Hilly Churl.
That seems like fun, but I'm not sure I can memorize that much Hilichurlian.
You can write it down, Zach.
¿Es mi idea o para...?
Or you can take a screenshot.
Oh, yeah, screenshot. Now that's good advice.
The only question now is,
Pareciera que van a hacer
how
algo
reliable
útil
is
con los
this
Elixir que
handy handbook of
metieron.
Hilichurlian? After all, it
No sé
has
si
a
el cacho que
disclaimer
metieron
on
a
its
este
title
Elixir que se
page
supone que
saying
te dan
you cannot be held
protogema.
responsible for any
O sea, te
consequences
dan
of
por
its
los logros,
use.
pero no te dan ellos.
Wait, so you're saying
Yo he matado
we
como
could
70 y
potentially
nunca
do
me ha dado
more harm than
un
good?
protogemas ninguno.
If that's the case, we'll have to persuade the Hilly
Pareciera
Churls
que iban a hacer algo
by
con ellos.
physical means.
Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. We could be quite persuasive that way.
That wouldn't be
Que no tienen ni un billete,
persuasion.
puro repollo.
Wait, now I'm confused. We're talking about bribing
Ah, pero
them
este
with some
pelea.
apples or something, right? Like that type of persuasion?
Oh, apples.
Yeah, apples.
Now you're making me feel like I'm a bad person.
Anyway, players will gain some
consigue
furnishing blueprints,
planos
emotes,
para-
and other rewards from
para
the
muebles
event,
de
so be
Liyue.
sure not to miss out on this one.
Ahora todo se va a mover
Our
en ese
next
tema.
event is
O sea,
simply called
varias cosas se van a mover ese tema de las casas.
Personally, I'd like to call it hide and seek.
All right. sounds
Ah,
good.
mira, esto es
And
lo que
Picture
se
One,
mostró en el
the
tráiler.
trace actually originates from when ancient
Van a quedar
nobles were
locos.
hunting for rebels in Mondstadt.
Van a quedar locos.
Okay.
Creo que era lo que
These
vi
are
en el
starting to
tráiler.
sound a little bit scary.
Como miniboss.
No worries, Zach. Today it's transcended
Van a
from
quedar
its
locos.
history, passing down only the
Si,
names
si es lo
of
que vi en el
its
tráiler, lo que me
sons,
apareció en el
and
tráiler, van a
rebels.
quedar locos.
Oh, so what does a round of wind trace look like?
I'm glad you asked, Zach. Players will be playing in contested zones. They will be allocated one of the two sides, the hunter or the rebels. The rebels hide and the hunter seeks. But there's more to it than just that.
Un
The
prop
rebels can
hunt.
use their windward arts to disguise themselves, place bait, or temporarily enter a hidden state.
Metieron un prop
Alright.
hunt.
Sounds interesting. How about the hunter?
Un maldito
What
prop
can they
hunt.
do?
Al
The
Genshin
hunter can
Impact.
use various arts to detect the location of the rebels and disable their tricks and disguises.
So, the two sides are really going at it then.
Metieron un prop
Yeah.
hunt.
And during the game, favors will descend upon the area at random, and both sides can pick up these favors to help charge up their own so-called secret
Más
favor.
encima,
There are 5
es como
contested
competitivo,
zones
¿no?
in
Porque
the
tienes
open
que pillar a
world. So those who are
tu
familiar with
rival.
all the areas and terrain will have some advantages.
Good news for those
Metieron un
treasure chest
maldito
hunters
prop
out there.
hunt al Genshin
Yeah.
Impact.
Players will obtain wind trace coins from the event and unlock a variety of rewards,
La pregunta es si va a ser-
including a wind trace themed name card.
Si va a ser
But if you play the
permanente.
game in co-op mode with your friends, or if you've already reached the daily limit of obtainable wind trace coins, then you won't be able to gain any more.
Ah, I see.
I hope you'll all enjoy this little game. Our final event is called Overflowing Mastery.
We had Leyline.
Oh, ahora van.
right?
Hace poco hicieron un
That's right.
evento.
Only this time, we will
Quedé
have
peinado para
double
atrás. Me dejó
talent level up
chascón.
materials. During
dejó
the
chascón
event,
eso.
we will have 3 chances daily to collect double rewards
Ah, ya.
using original resin
Por
from
favor, hagan algo
selected
de
domains
artefacto.
of mastery.
Esto es como lo de las flores de ley que te estaban dando el doble de las cosas. Ahora con los talentos. Ahora te dan el doble. Así que bastante bien.
That's huge.
Exactly.
Bastante bien porque
So if
voy a
you
poder
need to
juntar
grind for talent
talentos
level
para
up
muchos
materials,
personajes.
this
Yo que lo
will be your
necesito
chance.
harto.
I bet everybody's gonna love
Eso
that.
está bien. Pero falta
Alright,
que hagan con el
that's
artefacto,
about
¿no?
all we have for the special events in version 1.5.
Ya terminó, creo.
As always, the last part of our version previews will be regarding new optimizations and adjustments coming to the game. Keith, would you like to explain the coming changes for version 1.5 to our viewers?
Sure thing.
Tres voces.
Starting from version 1.5, the cost of original
Consume
resin
menos.
to claim rewards for the first 3 weekly bosses will be reduced from 60 to 30.
Okay, that's half the cost.
Yeah, and we'll have a total
Consume
of 4
ahora
weekly
30
bosses.
resina
So
solamente.
that means we'll be able to claim rewards from all the weekly bosses using a single day's resin.
And we'll even have 10 original resin left over.
Ah, check you out, Sarah.
Yeah.
Next, after the version update,
Sabía que podéis cobrarlo 3
companionship
veces, ¿eh?
experience gained while playing in team with other players in co-op mode will be doubled.
Podéis cobrar 3 veces.
So, if we
el
want to
premio del-
accelerate our friendship with some characters and learn more about
No me
their
quedó claro
stories,
eso.
we can defeat bosses or clear domains with other players in co-op mode.
Oh yes, no need to remind me on the importance of friends again.
Oh, sorry, Zach.
Need some more of those.
The third
No entendí eso.
optimization will be about mailing alerts for when events are ending. After the version update, Genshin Impact will send mail alerts to players before any limited time events end.
Yeah, considering all the unique gameplay and loads of rewards from those limited time events, it would be a pity to miss them.
Definitely.
Ah, ya te
For
aviso cuando
players who
terminen
are
los
choosing to
eventos.
check the end time of each event,
No
the
entendí
mail
lo,
alert
lo
will for
que
sure
estaba
come
haciendo
in
el
handy.
dominio, ¿ah? Y lo de Stone Terror que podéis intentarlo 3
Our last
veces.
optimization, coming in version 1.5,
Que te sale
will be
menos-
about slimming down the
menos
game's overall
resina.
size.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
With this
Ah.
optimization, players can manage the voiceover files they've installed. If you no longer want to keep the audio files for a certain language, you can delete the
igual está bien
corresponding
eso.
voiceover files
Bueno.
manually. And that audio pack will not update in future version updates.
I imagine that could save quite a bit of space. I know audio files can be massive.
Pero eso ya no se podía.
Aw, but what if they decide to delete the English voiceovers?
No, don't delete us, please! Don't you want to hear more of me?
Well, there's not much of us in there anyway.
Oh, well, okay.
Ah, ya entendí lo segundo, lo de los dominios. Que cuando haces,
No, it does hurt
cuando estás en
because
cooperativo,
Zhongli
la
has a
experiencia
lot to
consigues
say,
el doble.
So please, keep the English.
Ya, por lo menos un bono, porque se supone que, no
If
sé,
you
pues,
like
si estás
us,
jugando
then
cooperativo
please
deberían darte
keep
un
the
poco más.
English
po.
voiceovers, everyone. And on that note, it's time to release the third redemption code to our loyal viewers.
Pero para el
Yay!
Genshin, ¿no?
Are you ready? 3,
Ah, este es el otro código, ¿no?
1, go!
Creo que está bien ahí, ¿ah? Buena, Cristian. 50.
Buenas tardes,
50 bits.
caballero. Un gusto verlo, sonrisa.
Un gusto leer sus comentarios también, caballero. ¿Cómo está? Aquí estábamos viendo lo nuevo. Lo que van a agregar, lo que se viene. Qué loco, ¿ah? Nos podemos echar unos prop hunt ahí dentro del Genshin. Si es que se puede más de 2 personas, porque... Hasta las masas de gente. Ah, pero está ahí en el trabajo. ¿A esta hora? Chuta, caballero. Son 100 protegidas por código. Qué loco, me entusiasma todo eso de las casas, ¿eh? Porque es una tontería, pero... No sé, se ve que puede quedar bonito incluso con el Genshin. De las 9:30 hasta las 9.
Well, I hope everyone has caught all the codes.
Caleta,
And I think it's about time to wrap up the show.
Ya es súper molido la casa.
Time really flew by.
Yeah, I know, right? How did you like your first
Pero
special
bueno,
program, Sarah?
mientras sea más paga vale la pena.
I loved being here with you guys. It's so special and fun. Plus, the twins got to be reunited, even if it was only for a little bit. I really hope that they'll invite me for more special programs in the future because this was super fun.
Y tampoco falta tanto
I hope
para
so too. And how
estar
about
viendo
you,
todas
Keith?
estas cosas.
How did you like doing the special program?
Are you kidding? I love this. I mean, what's better than being able to make all of these announcements? I mean, everyone's so hyped to find out what's in store, and we get to be the people to share that with them, so it's amazing. Plus, I am looking forward to spending quite a bit of time in the Serena Teapot.
Yeah, me too. Alright, thanks for watching the Genshin Impact version 1.5 special program, everyone. And I hope you all have fun in your teapots.
Bye, everybody. See you in version 1.5.
Thanks for
Mira,
tuning
me
in,
entusiasma eso de
everyone.
las
Take
tacitas,
care.
¿no? Lo de las casas.
Bye.
Puede estar bastante
Are
bien.
you still there? Yes. I was hoping you'd still be there because we have an extra special surprise for you.
Ojo.
Check this out.
What? Como si fuera directo a Nintendo la cuestión. ¡Inazuma! ¿Un sneak peek de Inazuma? Yashiori Island. Son conceptos de Inazuma. Ya, esto va a estar por algún lado en... Mira los nombres, Mikage, Taratsuna, Kanazuka. What? Tenshukaku. Inazuma City. Conceptos de arte... Bueno, artes conceptuales de Inazuma. Ya lo tienen pensado. Ah. A ver, voy a canjear los códigos al tiro. Lo tenían todo pensado. ¿No salió Renka? ¿Quién era Renka? Era otro personaje. ¿No salió Ayaka tampoco? Conceptos de arte de Inazuma. Los voy a revisar después, los voy a buscar porque habían hartas locaciones bonitas. Había un pueblo que era como lo de Liyue, como esa parte donde hay montañas con puentes, pero había un pueblo ahí, habían como casas. A ver, voy a cambiar de plantilla. Voy a cobrar los códigos y me voy ya. Así que, después va a haber directo de Genshin, por si lo quieren ver. Por si no está presente, así que voy a cobrar los códigos ahora. ¿Cuál era Renka? ¿Renka la lleva? Qué loco, ¿ah? ¿Eh? Qué loco, qué loco. Igual pareciera que en temas de... Como que ahora mezclaron un poquito lo que son más minijuegos que no tienen que ver con combate, con otros que sí. Ah, mira el evento que empezó. Ahí después lo voy a revisar. Ahí después lo veo. Y se reinició el abismo también. Ya, pero lo que quiero hacer ahora es lo de los códigos. Aquí hay uno. Canjeen los códigos, chicos. Después el gobierno nos los quita. Uy. ¿Cómo es eso que se reinicia el abismo? Sí, po. Es que... Ah, mira, yo te voy a explicar. Lo que pasa es que el abismo en sí se supone que hay dos partes. Una creo que es el arrecife, que es del 1 hasta el 8, parece. A ver. Creo, no me quiero equivocar tampoco. Pero una parte... Claro, ahí se reinició. Una parte es el corredor del abismo, que es del 1 hasta el 8. Y lo otro es el espiral de la luna abismal, que yo le digo al abismo igual. Esto sí se reinicia. Se reinicia como cada 2 semanas. Ahí está. Un poco más de 2 semanas. Se reinicia. O sea que las recompensas se reinician. ¿Cachai? Hay mejoras nuevas, hay bendiciones nuevas. Por ejemplo, ahora otra bendición que si te golpea a un enemigo con ataque descendente, la defensa del enemigo se reduce en un 40%. O sea que la gracia es que aproveches eso para pasártela bien. Que yo obviamente no lo hago. Pero eso es lo que se reinicia realmente. ¿Tiramos unos gachapones o no? Veamos qué nos sale. Yo los tiro al tiro, ¿no? Da lo mismo. No hay tiempo. Casi. It's gacha time. Oh, ya no salió nada. Ya, pero voy a jugar el abismo, así que voy a sacar unas protecciones, pero después. Así que voy a cambiar la otra cuenta ahora. Y ahora para canjear los códigos. En la otra cuenta no sé si canjeará. Intentar por Xiongli. Porque en la primera no lo tengo. Popo time. Es que pan de cada día. De hecho, en directo no me ha salido ni una legendaria. Nunca. ¿Será porque estoy en directo? No me ha salido ni una legendaria. Yo pensaba que iba a mostrar aquí, acá, cuando dijeran que quedaba algo más. O sea, que mostraran, claro, Inazuma y ahí acá. En un, no sé, un tráiler chico, podría verse una cinemática súper simple. Pero bueno, nos van a dejar esperando ahí. Valió la pena colocar en el chat porque así las puedo ver. Aquí evidentemente no voy a tirar cachapones porque estoy cerca de las 5 estrellas y no me tinca que me salga Tartaglia, la verdad. Estoy jugando harto Gran Summoner igual. O sea, lo que pasa es que como cometí la estupidez de quedarme con esa... ¿No es que hay como una barrita de energía arriba de la naranja esa? Se me ocurrió, no sé qué cobré, pero estoy como sobrado como por 500, entonces la estoy gastando cada cierto tiempo. Así que eso. Pues eso nomás. La energía, sí, pues, la energía. Sí, por la energía. Ya, pues, entonces lo dejo hasta acá. Muchas gracias por acompañarme. Nos vemos más ratito. Que va a estar haciendo GENSHIN, así que chaito. En un momento no tendrás. No, si sé que va a pasar en algún momento. Vamos a con eso, todo ese tipo de juegos que consumen energía. Ya, chao. Vale, Daigo, por estar acá. Vale a todos. Muchas gracias.